Hey guys, welcome back to the last episode on business. And in this last episode, we were discussing the last type of the business, which was corporation, incorporation to be exact. So, in this video, I'll be discussing on about the advantages and the disadvantages of incorporation. You can compare them with the advantages and disadvantages of a sole proprietorship or a partnership or an LLC, which is the limited liability company. So, the pros of incorporation is that the corporation effectively creates a productive bubble of limited liability, often called a corporate veil around a company's shareholders and its directors. As such, incorporated businesses can take the risks that make growth possible without exposing the shareholders, without exposing the owners and directors to personal financial liability outside of their original investments in the company. So, because an incorporated business can issue and trade shares, this allows for easy transfer of ownership to another party. The guy who owns the most shareholders buys the most from the stock market. That's the guy who owns it now. And so in the sole proprietorship, the guy must sell the entire company to financially profit from disposing of company equity. Owners of a company can still retain primary ownership but sell part of their shares for personal profit. So, in addition, shares traded on public exchanges are much more liquid markets compared to other means of selling business. So, an incorporated business may achieve a lower tax rate than on personal income. Incorporated businesses often receive more lenient tax restrictions on loss carry forwards and may receive more favorable tax treatment for allowable deductions. So that was about the pros of incorporation. And some well, there are less disadvantages, but there are some regarding the position of a person while he is in business. The primary drawback of an incorporated business is the operating constraints. To maintain its incorporated status, companies must adhere to their bylaws and must ensure it meets filing, reporting, and other ongoing requirements. An argument can be made that since an incorporated entity's tax filing is separate from any individual's, there is also an administrative burden angle when preparing multiple tax returns. An incorporated business normally experiences double taxation. Consider an example of a corporation being assessed net income tax, then with after tax proceeds, it makes a taxable distribution to a shareholder. This shareholder now has taxable income on funds that have already been assessed a tax liability on net income tax. So, that's another disadvantage of it, double tax. The operating and unincorporated may be more expensive based on the filing, reporting, and administrative fees. Companies must often meet public reports requirements such as getting their financial statement audited. There are also ongoing fees and regulatory charges to maintain their status on an exchange. Lastly, an incorporated form of business may be considered less flexible in some ways compared to other forms of business. Once incorporated, a business must operate in accordance to its bylaws that were decided before and articles of incorporation. In addition, it now usually has an entire board of individuals overseeing all of its operations. May be more difficult for the executives at an incorporated business to dramatically change business strategy or change operational considerations. So, this was something about the cons. That is all about business I have to say in this series of videos, and I hope you learn from it. And if not, I am sorry about it. I'm not that much of a good scholar now. And as always, thanks for watching.